Welcome to Raw and Uncut Conversation with Nims. In this series, I'm going to share everything I know, and I wish I'd helped someone out there with this information. But it won't be heavily edited, no transitions and crazy sound effects to make you keep watching. I do not care if you stop watching this video. In fact, turn it off right now. But I will share everything I know, hoping that I help that one person that might need it. Good luck.
Hey guys, welcome to another uncut video. So today I'm gonna speak about jobs, 9 to 5 jobs and things like that. Doesn't even have to be 9 to 5 jobs, but jobs in general, what I think about it and what you should be thinking about it as well. So let's dig in. So I'm gonna start with a question a friend of mine asked me very recently. He asked me, how can I make $5,000 within a month? And it has to be easy and risk-free. Now this is a real scenario. I know it sounds crazy. The first thing that came to my mind when he asked that question was, if there was a method to make $5,000 that easily without risk, I would just do it myself. Not in a month. I'll just keep doing it. I'll put 5,000 this month, 10,000 next month, 100,000 the next month, and just keep multiplying the investment, right? Like, if there's no risk, there's no problem at all. The thing is, many people look at business as like, okay, I just go in and I get this done, I get started, and boom, I'm gonna have a mountain of money. Now that's how people look at business, and the way people are starting to look at jobs is like, oh, jobs are very hard and we're going nowhere with the job and things like that. Now you guys are partially true, most of them are partially true, but there's something that I need to put out here. So when my friend asked me, I need to make $5,000 very easily within a month, I need that money quickly. The quickest way without any risk is get a job. I mean, I know it's still hard to do that in a month or even 2 months, but then get a job. That makes the most sense. Like, you could start a business and then it takes so long to make the money. In fact, you'll have to spend $5,000 and then you'll make that 5,000 within a year or 2 years, and it's a lot of risk. So the thing with jobs is that the income is guaranteed. You work power mostly, and then there's so many government regulations where the employer can't stay without paying you. Like, they have to pay you. So it's the way to go with the least risk. Now, why I brought it here is that we need to remember that when it comes to jobs, we should think of jobs as a way to create the path for us to achieve our dream. The biggest method how business owners are created, like, let's say there are plumbers or electricians, they always worked with someone and then they practiced. So that if there's someone who's creating, let's say, who's installing solar panels, they started with a job and then they were interested. They like doing the job. They feel like, I can do this myself, and they get into the business. So jobs are very useful for two things. The first thing is learning your art. So let's say you are good at something or you want to do something. The best way to get the expertise is to get a job. Get a job, work with someone, have a mentor in there. You don't have to tell everyone that you're going to start a business someday, but you can have it in the back of your mind and learn very well everything. Like, just learn the whole business structure, how business is created, how they speak with customers, how customers are taken. Just dig in. Don't try to steal customers, because I run a service-based business myself and I've had many occasions where staff tries to steal our customers, but don't try to do that. You can learn, but don't steal. Once you're confident enough, you can go start your own. Like I said, the first method is you can learn from your job. The second thing is you can earn money. You can save money, because when you're starting up with a business, the biggest and one of the most important thing is that you have some saved money for yourself and for the business as well. Because if you're going all in, if you're quitting your job and you're going all in, you need some savings, at least for 6 to 12 months to cover your basic needs. And then on top of that, you need your business a little bit. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to start a business. You can start small, but you still need a little bit of money to run ads and things like that, the minor stuff. So one thing you need to do is you need to learn the art of saving, which I'll speak about in a different video. But when it comes to jobs, you need to work a lot of jobs, especially if you're in your 20s. Do the maximum you got. With me, I started when I was 16 years old. I completely worked so much. Like, I just completely kept working. I kept learning. I was, even when I'm home, I'm working online. I'm working throughout the day back then. I saved every penny. And then I reinvested it in my businesses. So if you are watching this in your 20s or even your 30s, it's time to push in, get some savings. So work a job, get some savings, and when you're finding a job, don't really find the job for the money, just for the money. If you are business minded, try to find a job where you can learn what you are going to be starting later on. So if you are, let's say you don't want to start a business, that's completely fine. You can go out there and just find the best job that pays you well. But you need to figure out that you need to learn as well. You need to get both done at the same time. So learning and saving money. So that's what we're going to speak about in this video. It's already been 5 minutes. So I just wanted to put it out there especially because so many people are shitting on jobs these days. They're like, jobs are useless. You should quit your job. You should quit your job once you have enough money saved, once you have a plan, and then once you are in a state like, I know what exactly I want to do. I know I'm expert enough to get started. Like, you don't have to know everything A to Z. That's not what I mean. But you've worked enough, you know what the business is like. I'm ready, I'm confident to get started. That's completely fine. But if you're someone who's very young or just in your teens, just starting out, and if you're like my friend who wants to make $5,000 within a month with less risk, the best way to go is work a job for at least a year. Save up some money. I know you can save a lot of money doing jobs. So cut down on your expenses, save up some money, and then have that capital to retire yourself for a year. Don't work for a year, just work on your business, because now you have quite a bit of savings to work on your business and to pay your bills. So you're not time constrained either. And you might be like, oh, my expenses are too high. Cut down on your expenses. I've done it as well, so I can guarantee that we can do it. It's a huge story we'll speak about in a different video, but I've done it, so I know you can do it. So good luck. I'll leave it at that. Peace out.